Hey, what's going on, everyone? Check this out. For the last few days, I've been sharing the experience that I've had, or my wife and my daughter and myself have had on our Mediterranean cruise. It has been incredible, incredible. From the people we've met to the ship that we're on, Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas, to the various locations we've been so far. It's been wonderful. But today, day number 4, topped it all. I don't know that anything else will. As we were in Ephesus. Yeah, that's right. For those who uh, know anything about the Bible, that Ephesus. And we did a short excursion called the Biblical Ephesus Tour. I want to share some of the highlights and just kind of narrate as you see some of the highlights, some of the things that we saw, what we experienced. I'm so glad to share this with you, and hopefully, it whets your appetite not only to go check it out for yourself, but then even if you never go check it out, to do some research and just see what you can find out about all the places that we've been and shared with you, but especially what happened in Ephesus. All right, check this out. And don't forget to like, comment, share. On Facebook, give me some stars if you see any of my posts. Listen, it just motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing. Check this out. The day started with a tour of the house of Mary, the mother of Jesus. That's her house right there. She lived in Ephesus, a simple 2-room house, but it was wonderful to be there and see where she lived and how she lived. That's the well that she drew water from when she lived in that house. That, you all, is image of the goddess Diana. She is the goddess of fertility, and this is Ephesus itself. That is where Paul preached. That is where they worshipped, and Diana had a huge temple, and all the priests who did everything. That, my wife and daughter are standing between the doorposts of the ruins to Demetrius's business, who made the coins that they used with the image of Diana. That, you all, is one of the goddesses there, not my wife. Yes, she's beautiful, but that's not, I'm talking about her. But the image I saw earlier. Again, more ruins of Ephesus. That, you all, some of the houses where the wealthy people lived. And we're walking on the original marble. But right outside their house, you see, it's a different pattern. That's because the wealthy people did not want to walk with the common people. So their marble had a different design than the marble on which we were on, which is very slick, by the way. It's over 2,000 years old. But yeah, that is where they live. Some of the wealthy people lived there. More images here, you all, of the ruins. They had the huge library there where they had a lot of books and information and papers regarding their goddess and what they practice and what they believe. In addition to that, you all, in 1 second, you're going to see that they didn't have indoor plumbing. They had an aqueduct system, and they had places where men would go and women would go to relieve themselves. There you are right there. And yes, they would always sit there, men in theirs, women in their own, and they relieved themselves. They also, you all, had a brothel that underground you would go to. That is the amphitheater. When Paul preached and they burned the books and coins, the amphitheater is where the crowd had the uprising and wanted to kill Paul. And that's the place Paul lived in Ephesus. Yes, today we saw where Paul lived in Ephesus. That is the grave of John the Apostle. That's the meal King David ate, the lamb prepared the way it was prepared for David. That's the fish prepared the way it was in the Bible. And overall, we enjoyed ourselves. My wife and I are about to go back on the ship right there. Thanks for hanging out with us in Ephesus.